Macho elogwijo kwayilizela umlisela nomthinjana baxhela iqhwane bekhuluqhukwana kuba sifikanga sigalelekile singumthombo wolwazi Ekhaya Jikelele. Ngoko nje siyacela into yokubana khululani ezobhatyi ninyenyisa umbhinqo Ekhaya lalapha igama lami ndimlokho Saka Lubisi unonkanyezi umadlongothi ngoko ke mbukeli qiniseka into yokubana awugqusha lazi kuninzi esikuphathele kona namhlanje kodwa ke ndithe chuncembe yaba nenzwakazi yapha kwaMageba Mamtshali uyaphila ntombi
hayi inzwakazi yakaMageba iyaphila sana
hayi mayiphile balindile ababukeli phutsuma la
khona mbukeli ukubumbana kwehora lesithupha ekseni kusho khona ukuthi sesifike qathathana enqayizivele yohlelo lakho lwesidlo sasekuseni Ekhaya Jikelele uyakhumbula usakhulu samemeza ibhano uthi ucela iphathela amaswidi yiwona ke lawe siwaphethela einhlelweni zethu amnandi ehla esiphundu kusile bo ukuyimboza ngenguba ngeke kukusize nokuyilalisa njalo akusizi vele uvuke igubhu ulungiseleleke ukuya emsebenzini angithi bathe emsebenzini ngesikhathi bek-interview bathi sir are you going to be punctual wavuma kakhulu nawe wathi yes shona khona ke sila sizokuhlinzeka ngezemidlalo umhlahlo wesimo sezulu indaba eshisa ibunzi kanye nokunye okuzobanga umphako wakho njengoba ulungiselela ukuya emsebenzini njengoba ke umadlongothi eseshila ukuthi sihamba sobabili siwuthwelela umthwalo sizokwazisa ngakho okwenzekayo ke la ezweni sakhile Jikelele njengamanje ke mbukele ke singene kuyihamba phambili.
There's a stone being thrown. At this stage, we're going to try and move back. Bible! Ay!
Kujikelele ngamatshe imoto abehamba ithimba leindaba ze SABC zolo ngesikhathi iqubuka umbhikisho nodlame eDeepkloof eSoweto.
The leadership of Congress of the People has been very patient with the former Deputy President Willie Madisha.
Ukhanjwa indlela kobe yiphini likaMengameli weCOPE kuyibeka ngokusobala inxushunxushu eqenjini aqalike lapha ngoba kuke kwahlutshulwana nangamankomane kweminye imihlangano yeqembu.
It's also based on performance. If you look at the Motsepe Foundation Championship, the only thing that we are all fighting for is promotion.
Iqela le-Black Leopards liphinde labuyela kwi-Motsepe Foundation emva kokuba lithenge i-status eliqela lakhe ladlala kwi-PSL kwiminyaka edlulileyo.
Sanibonani babukeli nginibingelele ke igama ngumxolisi wakwamasango umethule weinhlelo zala iSABC sesibe ngomumo ke ukuthamela isiqephu sanamhlanje sekhaya Jikelele kanye nonoxolo nokholosa. They've got us covered news, sports, entertainment nako futhi konke okuningi. Today's show is action packed iqala njengamanje ithokozele.
Bakhalelwe ngamasongo kasigonyela abantu abathathu kulandela imbhikisho nodlame equbuke elokishini laseDeepkloof eSoweto izolo. Kulesi sigameko ukujikelwe ngamatshe imoto yethimba leindaba ze SABC kwaphangwa neloli elithwala amanzi amponjwana.
Ezakhamuzi zasehostela laseDeepkloof ziphinde zayigxoba futhi namhlanje ekseni zavala imigwaqo ngamathayi avuthayo kanye nemfucuza. Zikhala ngokuthi ihostela ezihlala kulo selilidala lingawohloka noma yinini ngakho ke zifuna livuselelwe lifakwe nogesi noma uhulumeni akhe izindlu ezintsha.
Kunjani kubi akusinte ngahlala umuntu le bese kuthiwa kune human settlement if human settlement why benza bekube animal settlement phela le manje sokuthi animal settlement lento
leli isonto lesithathu izakhamuzi zibhikisha kepha izimfuno zazo zishawa indiva.
Inkinga ziningi kahle la sisi ama-toilet inkinga indaba zezindlu ke kade zikhulunywa isiphetho sakhona sisibona ukuthi yikho kumphakathi usugcina usulwa nje.
Nakuba amaphoyisa omkhandlu waseGoli ekwazile ukuhlakaza iqulu labantu okwesikhashana kepha isimo siphinde sashuba kwadingeka ukuthi adubule ngezinhlavu zenjoloba kwachaphazeleka nemoto yethimba le-SABC.
Siyaxosa kakhulu ngokho kwenzekile sixosa kakhulu ukuthi nigcine seniveka amatshe imbokodo abantu laba baphuzela utshalo bathi bebeluthi etruckini.
Amaphoyisa azoqhubeka nokuqapha isimo njengoba izakhamuzi zifunge zagomela ukuthi zizoqhubeka nokubhikisha.
Ugxothiwe lowo bengusekela mongameli weCOPE Willie Madisha isigqibo sokumgxotha sithathiwe kwintlanganisi bibanjwe ngecawe ikomiti kazwelonke eliqela.
Ingxabano ibukeka iqhubeka kuleli qembu eliholwa nguMosiale Koti Congress of the People. Mawuzokhumbula kahle kwakhala inqindi ngesikhathi kunesithangamsabe indaba esasibanjwe nguye umholi waleli qembu ngoNcwaba nyakenye eBoksburg eGauteng. Manje ibhantshi ligcwala umoya kobe yiphi nelikaMengameli waleli qembu Willie Madisha. Ibamba likanobhala Jikelele weCOPE Eric Mohlapamas uthe iqembu kade libekezelela indlela akayiphatha ngayo uMadisha.
The wheel of justice has been grinding very slowly, trying to accommodate him, trying to make sure that we can mend the relationship. But unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. And for that matter, the decision taken by the Congress National Committee yesterday was to terminate his membership.
uMadisha wake wamiswa kuleli qembu ngoNcwaba nyakenye emva kokungaboni ngasolinye nomholi weqembu Mosiale Kota. Lokhu kwenzeka emva kokuthi uMadisha eveze ukuthi umholi waleli qembu uyahluleka ukwenza umsebenzi womholi njengoba enenkinga yokugula. uMadisha nomzwanele Nhleko oxoshwe naye bachazwe njengabantu bekulindelekile ukuthi bawuthole lo mvuzo okulandela indlela abayiphatha ngayo. uMadisha kakaphawuli ngalolu daba. Kanti SABC isalandela lolu daba.
Hope, I want to say, shall be there with you until death.
Silindo kuhle ngidi indabeni ze-SABC.
Iparlamente lithi usomlomo wesishamthetho sikazwelonke uNosiviwe Maphisa Nqakula kanye nosihlalo omkhandlu wefundazwe kazwelonke uAmos Masondo bazoba nomhlangano nenhloko yamajaji umehluleli uRaymond Zondo kusasa. Lokho kuza emva kokuthi ngesonto ledlule ijaji uZondo labeka amazwi ahlabayo malungana nokuthi uma kungase kube nelinye ihlandla lokugwamanda kwamandla ombuso iParlamente liyohluleka ukunqanda lokho.
If another group of people were to do exactly what the Guptas did to pursue state capture, if another group were to do the same, Parliament would still not be able to stop it.
Intetho kaZondo khange yehle kakuhle kwabanye abaqulunqa umthetho.
He has overreached in terms of trying to tell Parliament what to do in a very attacking manner. Parliament has its own internal arrangement and procedures on how to implement findings. It is unfortunate that he attacked Parliament the way he has done. With due respect to him, we are a constitutional country and therefore we respect Constitution. We can't tell him how to handle matters of justice.
Iparlamente ithi injongo yalentlanganiso enxamsekileyo kukucacisa ukungaqondi kakuhle kwejaji inhloko malunga nento eliziko eliyenzayo ukumilisela izindululo zekomishoni yokubanjwa ngobhongwane kukarhulumente.
The presiding officers of Parliament are fully aware of their constitutional mandate and the need to collaborate and work harmoniously with the judiciary, and this meeting will be an important step towards strengthening the relationship between the judiciary and the legislature, as well as fostering public trust and confidence in our democratic systems.
Abo bazakuba inxalenye yalentlanganiso banethemba lokuba iza kunqanda ukugibiselana ngamazwi esidlangalaleni phakathi kwejaji inhloko kunye nabanye abaqulunqa umthetho. Dinglula Matya wendaba ze-SABC.
Sixolise mbukeli ngalonto ethetha ngomba wenxushunxushu eziphakathi kwelizwe laseRussia neUkraine. Umongameli weli uThabo Mbeki uthi imizamo yenkokheli leqela lamajoni aseRussia iWagner Group Yevgeny Prigozhin wokubhukuqa iMoscow ibihleli zophanza nanjengoko lenkokheli ngakhange ixhaswe ngumbutho wemfazwe. Umbeki ke bethetha nejelo losasazo iSABC njengoko naye wakhe waqeqeshwa njengejoni ngexesha lemcinezelo.
I saw the news that there was the Wagner Group in a sense was rebelling against the government. I didn't take it seriously because my sense was that this was a hopeless venture on the part of whoever was responsible in the Wagner Group, that whatever they were trying to do was not going to succeed, because it was not going to be supported by the Russian army as a whole or the population. It won't get any support in the country. And there's no way that the Wagner Group on its own could have produced any meaningful change. In Russia, it couldn't. So I really, from the beginning, I said it, but they were playing some silly game, which was not going to take them anywhere.
Njengoba iNyuvesi yaseNingizimu Afrika ibigubha iminyaka eyi-150 yasungulwa, ungqongqoshe wemfundo ephakeme uDokotela uBlade Nzimande uthi kufanele kuthathwe izinyathelo ngokusheshsha ukuxazulula zonke izinkinga ezikhungethele lesi sikhungo.
Lo mqulu wombiko onamakhasi ayi-300 wahlanganiswa uSolwazi uThemba Mosia. Waveza isithombe sesikhungo esikhungethwe izinkinga zemali, ubuholi kanye nezinsolo zokusatshiswa kwezisebenzi. Lo mbiko waphakamisa ukuba kususwe umkhandlu owengamele le nyuvesi.
This institution really runs the danger, one, of losing its reputation and even actually going down. So I'm very determined that also we act very soon to take the necessary decision on what needs to happen to address these challenges so that UNISA can have another 150 years.
Iphini likaMengameli uPaul Mashatile wethule inkulumo kulomgubho uthi lesi sikhungo kumele sinikwe ukwesekwa okwefanele ukuze sixazulule lezi zinkinga.
As we set new goals, we must work together to resolve existential challenges such as the following: continued lack of access to quality education, that's still a big challenge in our country. Inequality in education. There's also a big problem, Minister Nzimande, of high dropout rates. So we need to deal with that.
Uchancellor wase-UNISA nowayengumengameli wezwe uThabo Mbeki uthi lezi zixazululo kumele zize ngokusheshsha.
Every patriotic South African should be worried by the apparent decline in the prestige of UNISA, but the collapse should induce earthquakes in our heads. Students whose circumstances, including inadequate financial resources, family responsibilities, or lack of space at contact universities, have been able to pursue their studies through UNISA.
Umbeki uphinde wagcizelela ukuthi wonke umuntu unalo ilungelo lokuthola imfundo.
Insapho zabantwana abangama-24 basutywa kukufa ngexesha lentlekele yasenyobeni zithi iziphathamandla zaseMpuma Koloni akufanelekanga ziphinde zivumela abanikazi balendawo benze naluphi na ushishino kwesi sakhiwo.
Abazali, abafundi kwakunye nabahlali bebenqunguphele kwisikhumbuzo sabaswelekayo kwintlekele yasenyobeni. Abazali bathi abakaxoli indlela okuphethwe ngayo ukusweleka kwabantwana babo, ingakumbi ingalo yomthetho.
Into asuke bayenza bavulela laa mntu wasenyobeni into yoba maphinde athengise, bathi xa bethetha uthenga ama-MD awathengise. Ngolwam ulwazi bekufanele laa nto leya ivaliwe totally kuba isesecourt. Uliquor board bekufanele uyivalile xa asinarhulumente, because ngeJune 16 ngelaa xesha ndibona into yokuba kwenzeka laa nto.
Iziphathimandla zithi akukho mthethweni ukusebenza kwendawo enyobeni.
Enyobeni Tavern isavaliwe, izawuhlala ivaliwe, abanakwazi ukuthengisa utywala at all. Njengoko sayivalayo singu-Eastern Cape Liquor Board kude kube kugqitywe zonke into efanele uba ziyenziwa ukuzama ukuphanda nento kokuba bevela ecourt ngoku abanikazi bala tavern.
Imibutho ezimeleyo yasekuhlaleni ithi indlu yowiso-mthetho kufuneka ipasise umthetho osihlomelo wotywala ukuqinisa imithetho yentengo nentengiso yotywala.
This bill will effectively mean that we will have strengthened legislation for the sale of alcohol in the country, and it would mean that we wouldn't see things like alcohol advertising being as prevalent as it is. But we also need a coordinated whole of government approach to address underage drinking.
Abazali babantwana abaswelekayo baceba ukusungula umbutho ngenzingeniso ngenjongo zokulumkisa nokufundisa ulutsha ngobungozi bokusela utywala. Ndingusidima Mfeku kwindaba ze SABC eMonti.
Umasipala weTheku usuqala umkhankaso oqeda ngezindlu zangasese zomgodi.
uNomusa Mhlongo waseDazinuka entshonalanga yeTheku ngomunye kubantu abangu400 abahlomule uthola izindlu zangasese ezingayinukubeza imvelo. Umndeni wakhe usuhlale lapha eminyaka engaphezulu ka40. Uthi babengakhathazekile ngokuhlanzeka kuphela kodwa babehlalele ovalweni ngokuphepha kwezingane. Manje lo gogo neminyaka engu81 uthi akakhathazeke ngalutho. Lendlu yangasese isebenzisa imishini ehlanza ngamanzi ahlanzekile noma amanzi aseke asetshenziswa phambili. Kubuye kukhongozelwe nawemvula.
Asifuna abantu bazosihlupha ngoba liyasebenzisa isithuthi samanzi. Sithi abafika yashona umuntu kadlula umgwaqo ufuna ukugcama. Sizododilika vese ligcwele nje. Siyabonga nje nami neseligcwele ngempela mina angazi singalakhiwa umkhulu washo no 1997.
Kulobuchwepheshe kuthiwa lezindlu zangasese azinukubezi imvelo njengoba kunemigodi emibili embiwe nokuthi kulinganiselwa eminyakeni emihlanu ukuthi kugcwale umgodi ngamunye.
Izindlu zangasese zomgodi ezibalelwa ku30,000. Uhlelo lwethu njengomasipala ukuthi siziqede nyaka lezo zindlu ngoba sifisa umndeni nomndeni ube nendlu yangasese sesimweni esifanele.
Umasipala uthi lolu hlelo luzosatshalaliswa ezindaweni ezifana nasemfume, umlazi, itsheli imnyama kanye naseverolem. Kanti zingamakhulu amane izindlu zangasese esezakhiwe okwamanje. Mlondi Khadebe, SABC News eThekwini.
Umzamo ukubanjwa kwezidumbu zabo bomba ngongekho semthethweni ezivakale kumgodi waseVirginia eFreystata kusamisiwe ngenxa yamandla ezinga lehase ingozi ephuma emgodini okubanjwe kuwo izidumbu ezingaphezulu kwama-30 nabavela eLesotho. Umphathiso wezimbiwa uGwede Mantashe bebambe emgodini uye wabahambela ngecawe eyokujonga esisimo.
Ungqongqoshe uGwede Mantashe obehambele emayini udalule ukuthi kungenzeka kuthathe isikhathi eside ukutakulwa kwezidumbu ngenxa yegesi eyingozi okuyiyona eyaqhuma ngaphakathi emgodini wemayini.
Having a new external intervention to that of illegal miners, which is not a mining activity, it is a criminal activity. I want to emphasize that illegal mining is not a mining activity, it's a criminal activity.
Ungqongqoshe uhlonze inkinga yabagubha izimayini ngokungemthetho njengehlava ehlasele zonke izimayini ezingasasetshenziswa.
They get into accidents, die in numbers. There is suspected 31 here. I can tell you, if we ultimately reach that area, we'll find more than 31. In Krugersdorp, we saw the death of 21. In Gloria, we saw the death of 17. Those numbers vary from mine to mine, meaning that illegal mining is actually, I described last week, as soldiers who attack our economy dying in combat.
Inhlangano ebhekele abagubha ngokusemthethweni ithi sekuphele iminyaka inxenxa uhulumeni ngokuthi abahlinzeke ngeimvume zokumba izimayini.
We are calling today on Comrade Gwede Mantashe, our minister, to say that they must speed up the process of legalizing and formalizing small-scale miners in South Africa.
Ungqongqoshe uMantashe usephakamise nokuthi uhulumeni waseNingizimu Afrika newaseLesotho basungule uhlelo lokubambisana oluphuthumayo oluzolawula inkinga yabagubha ngokungemthetho ezimayini.
Luvalele uphezulu uhwebo lweRandi eyimakethe. Irandi libiza u18.66 edoleni laseMelika libe u23.70 kupondo kanti lingu20.35 ku-euro. Ipula laseBotswana libiza u1.38. Kanti emangabe sibheka eJSE ivale inkomba yezabelo iphansi. Igolide libiza $1,931 i-ounce, iplatinum libiza $918 i-ounce, oil ongahluziwe ubiza $72.80 umphongolo.
Siphinde sinamkele nisahleli nathi apha ekhaya Jikelele kwinkqubo ndaba yakho uDTT. Asabela mgama ke umongameli weANC Cyril Ramaphosa uthi unethemba lokuba umbutho wakhe uza kuphumelela unyulo lukazwelonke lonyaka ozayo ukuba nje umanyana ngendlela owenze ngayo kwinkomfa yesithoba yobunkokheli eNtshona Koloni ebibanjelwe eKapa kwiveki ephelileyo. Ramaphosa ke uye wayincoma indlela aziphethe ngayo amalungu alombutho ngethuba esenza intetho yokuvala lenkomfa xebe ukuvula.
Nakuba le ngqungquthela ukhetho ubuholi be-ANC Western Cape iqale yabambezeleka igcine ikwazile ukuhlala lapho kukhethwe khona uVuyiso JJ Chalisisu njengosihlalo weqembu, uSharon Davids njengephini likasihlalo, uNeville Delport wakhethwa njengonobhala, iphini lakhe kwaba ngu-Ayanda Barnes, kwathi uDerek Appel wakhethwa njengomgcini mafa kulesifundazwe. Iningi liyazibuza ukuthi ungubani losihlalo omusha we-ANC kulesifundazwe.
The chairperson of the ANC is a son of the ANC, is an activist of the movement, participated in the Student and Youth Congress, and at some point served as Secretary General of COSAS, and was elected here as Provincial Chairperson of the ANC Youth League.
Ubuholo busha buzibekele umsebenzi okuletha ubumbano eqenjini, ubuqotho kanye nokunciphisa ukwesekwa kwe-DA kulesifundazwe.
One of the key issues and priorities within the ANC currently is first to unite the ANC itself within all structures, build a strong relationship with all our NGOs out there in different regions, also making sure that we have a good relationship, working relationship of all our alliance structures within the Western Cape. Secondly, we must now go and focus on a plan to dislodge the power of this mighty DA in this province.
Ethula inkulumo yokuvala ingqungquthela umengameli weqembu Ramaphosa utuse ubunye obukhonjiswe izithunywa kule ngqungquthela wabesenxusa ukuba kunxenxwa abantu abafanele kuba amalungu eqembu.
We need leaders who have the confidence and the trust not only of our membership but the people that the ANC serves, where we have come from. We need leaders who do not owe their position to factionalism, to patronage. We need leaders who have not relied on gatekeeping.
Usihlalo omusha weqembu esifundazweni nomengameli Ramaphosa banxuse ubuholi ukuba buqinisekise ukuthi biyaphela ubuqembu bangaphakathi.
Ukuxovu labanzi lomba wenkomfa ye-ANC eNtshona Koloni kunye nekamva layo siyasakhweca ke umhlalutyi wezopolitiko uGqirha Jikelele breakfast. Masikubulise breakfast kwamkele enkqubeni ekhaya Jikelele.
Izibusele komsasazi.
Enkosi. Siyafumanisa into yokubana uVuyiso JJ Chalisisu uye kanti akatyunjwa ngamasebe kodwa utyunjiwe ngexesha lenkomfa ebetha inkokheli yombutho kwiParlamente yaseNtshona Koloni umnumzana Cameron Dogmore. Ingaba esisiganeko besilindelekile kusini na?
Hayi msasazi, abantu abaninzi esisiganeko sibothusile kodwa ke funeka abantu bamkele iziphumo zentando yesininzi. Nangona ngoba amasebe athethile nangona at a strategic level ngenxa yobume beNtshona Koloni ibiza bangcono into bangaba kunyulwe omnye umuntu ongekho mnyama ngoba sinekuzibuza umbuzo bangaba ingaba obukhokheli bunyuliweyo buza ukwazi ukuappeala to ezinye i-communities na and abantu bazakwazi ukuxhaswa ngabanye abantu abazinhlanga ngenhlanga not only abantu abamnyama but ke amasebe ANC athethile imeko ilena iyo iANC khange ibe nabukhokheli for the past 8 years so kuyaqala bangaba kubekho ngoku zawuthi ke stability so inoxanduva loba ngaba njengoba ngaba umongameli Ramaphosa bechilo kunye no chairperson uThalisisu kunye nomnumzana uMbalula oba ngaba iANC funeke ibumbane but iANC inomcelimngeni omkhulu because in a competition a tough from a Democratic Alliance ezigwagwisayo into bangaba yona iyakwazi ulawula omasipalati kunye nohulumente wephondo. So izawuthatha ixesha into bangaba ke ngo ANC mayipose threat to EDA, but I think umongameli noko uyancama xa isithi bangaba bazawina unyulo oluzayo le phondo noko I think makaziphenje ixesha because kaloku khange bakwazi into bangaba bafunction as a unit for ixesha elite.
Dr. Breakfast uthetha apha into yokubana iminyaka esibhozo lombutho we-ANC ungenalo ulawulo. Ingaba mhlawumbi yeyiphi into eyaziwayo nguVuyiso Tyhalisiso kwaye ucinga ukuba anganako ukuzisa umanyano eNtshona Koloni njengoko uchaphazela into yokubana kukho nemeko yobuhlanga ngenxa yobume beliphondo?
Well, umnumzana uTyhalisiso akaziwa kakhulu but ke abanye abantu bathi usuka from iDula Oma region. Even nomination yakhe kanye unyusa kwegama lakhe into yenziwe from the floor. So that's why bendibuza umbuzo ba ingaba obubukhokheli bukhoyo ngokubuza kwazi na uappeal to zawuthi ezinye icommunities outside ANC because natural kanye normal into bangaba la ubona abantu bazinkokheli uzibuza umbuzo ngaba abantu abafana nami bakhona na kobubukhokheli na but ke akhona lokwazi ukwenziwa iziphumo ngezi but I think ANC inoxanduva bangabaqala phakathi kwayo isorte out kanye idile with ungavisisani kwamalungu ayo then ikuzawukwazi ke upose threat to i-Democratic Alliance but andiqondi bangaba ingawina unyulo kusekutsha. We must remember the reason why ANC last time yawina unyulo eWestern Cape, it was partly because of Ibrahim Rasool. So you can see ubangaba issue ye race, not racism but the issue ye race ibalekile indlela abantu abavota ngayo.
Ubuhlanga sifuna ngokungena kumba woqhekeko kumacandelo ephondo ukhangeleka ngathi wenza ixhala kwiqumrhu elikhokhela kwinkomfa apho siye sabona elinye iqela elizibiza ngokuba zi-Rurals for Change nelikhokelwa nguye uLirumo naye owala ukutshunjwa kwakhe emva kokuba echongiwe ngexesha lenkomfa. Ingaba Dr. Breakfast ucinga uba oku kuzawudala ingxaki kwisihlalo omtsha?
Andikazazi izathu bangaba why khange afune ukuchongwa but you know xa kunantsika kuchongwa inkokheli ze-ANC thethwana ukhokhaswe ubangaba hayi savote ehlobo so long as umuntu engakhange ablockwe from bangaba makastande akho nto wrong apho. So if ukhange afuna ustanda i-choice yakhe but I don't expect bangaba ezi results zithathwe zisuke enkundleni yamatyala njengoba xa ngobona kwezinye indawo and i-ANC nexesha elincigqithi ukwenza kakuhle. So well in the positive, I mean besides the fact that chairperson umuntu omnyama but at least secretary ngumuntu so kwenye i-community bakhona abanye abantu so at least khona la reflection of abanye abantu abangasingabantu bamnyama which is good. And what I like kwi-speech sakamnumzana uTyhalisiso uthe ubangaba bazawuhamba kwi-regions zonke bebamba imihlangano ye-ANC which is good.
So uyatsho into yokubana i-diversity inokulungela eliqela neliphondo. Kuyaphawuleka mnumzana uBreakfast into yokubana akukho zinzo ephondweni ngokulibaseka kwenkomfa le ibikhona ephondweni wena Dr. Breakfast ungathini ngalonto leyo?
Yes, Mrs. We must remember the last time ANC in a leadership ngexesha laka Marius Fransman, that was in 2018 the last time bene bukhokheli. So okwakho operator i-task team nale task team if ubumamele i-report ibinikezelwa lapha bekusithiwa ubangaba even i-HQ kanye i-headquarters ANC besinga nikezela inkaso enough. I remember we build up to unyulo la ngo 2019 kwakusithiwa ubangaba i-mother body ye-ANC zange inikezele inkaso enough kugaya unyulo kwi provincial task team yase Western Cape. That's why kaba perform kahle. So kudala benayo ke inansika imiceli mngeni. So zinto of I think in national leadership ANC inoxanduva to give a support to the leadership ikhoyo ngoku. But yes unyanisile bangaba the fact that iqale kade I conference, I think enye isizathu is because kuthiwa i-venue ye-registration ibi different from i-venue apho inkomfa ibanjwe khona. So enye venue ibe kwenye indawo, enye venue ikwenye indawo. I think nale into na iye yaba negalelo kule nto bayiqale late i-conference.
Uyaqinisa kakhulu wena Dr. Breakfast into yokubana mininzi mhlambe imiceli mngeni lembutho we-ANC othi ujamelena nayo. Ingaba mhlambe oku kuzawuchaphazela njani lo mbutho kwaye bangenza njani uqinisekisa into yokubana they win back abavoti?
Sisazi besides i-issue ye-race enye i-challenge ye-ANC is that must be honest kwi-municipalities apho ilawula khona iyathanda ufumana i-reports ezingancumisiyo kwi-auditor general. So kukho ingxaki nendlela elawula ngayo nongazisi inkonzo eluntwini. Loo nto ibangela abantu bangafuni uyoyivotela. Now ndiyakholwa into bangaba kukho i-connection between uzisa inkonzo eluntwini nendlela abantu abavota ngayo. If inkonzo awuzizisi eluntwini abantu baye bathi stay away from i-polls kanye uyovota because abakolanga. So i-ANC mayinga expect abantu babayivotele because zawuthi i-liberation movement kanye ngumbutho walwela inkululeko but ayizisi inkonzo. So even nayo inoxanduva bangaba ichintshe indlela enza ngayo xa ilawula i-deploy kanye ise abantu aba right xa ibafaka kwi-positions ezi-strategic. Otherwise mayilibale if ifuna uphucula indlela abantu abavota ngayo if ayifake abantu aba right and improve inkonzo eziza eluntwini.
Lilonke Dr. Breakfast inkonzo phambile. Kuyaphawuleka into yokubana i-ANC kweliphondo lentshona koloni igqibele ngokunyula usihlalo wayo sisigxina umnumzana Marius Fransman nothe wajongana nemiceli mngeni emininzi nezityholo ngexesha lokuba elawula. Ungatsho ukuba oku kwaba unelifuthe libi kweliphondo?
Yes, that's why ngindatsho bangaba after umnumzana Marius Fransman wakhutshwa ngo-2018 nxa yezityholo. I think into well according to wrong xa kuthiwa umuntu kangaziphathe kahle so makakhutshwa. Okay, I understand le into party zange ivale esasikhewu ngokukhawuleza i-ANC yasiyeka for iminyaka emininzi for 8 years. Loo nto leyo yabanegalelo kwindlela eziphatha ngayo. And njengoba busovile bangaba amasebe e-ANC awana programs awasebenzi. So inomceli mngeni msazi i-ANC party i-DA yes inazo indawo eqholela kuzo party iyazama kune-ANC i-reality leyo in terms of uzisa inkonzo but the only thing ene-challenge ngayo ngumcimbi wobuhlanga nje phana pha but i-ANC yona inoxanduva olukhulu. I-step sokuqala mabadibane babumbane then bakwazi uya phambili.
Ngethuba evala inkomfa umongameli we-ANC uCyril Ramaphosa uye wayigqinanisa wayibethelela into yokuba abantu basayithanda i-ANC kwaye bafuna ukubuyela kuyo. Ingaba lonto inokufezekiswa xa ujonga okwenzeka kulamaphondo afana nentshona koloni njengoko sowuchaphazela into yokubana kukho ungavisisani phakathi kwamaqela nezinye imeko ezifana nobuhlanga kwaye ukhokhelisa phambili into ye-diversity?
Wemsasazi abantu bayayithanda iANC ngoba ngumbutho walwela inkululeko, ngumbutho omkhulu. Kodwa abantu abazovotela iANC ngenxa yonto leyo, ngenxa yebangaba kusetyenziswa igama laka Tata uMandela, laka Oliver Tambo, laka Tata uSisulu. If abantu bafakwe kwi-positions zolawula abazisi inkonzo abayi yenzi lento emele bangabayenza and singumzekelo, yes, asoze iANC yenze ngcono. iANC masibe honest, ayikhange yenze ngcono kule minyaka sisuka kuyo. Bayalwa phakathi kwabo kwinto zoba kubiwe imali. Umzekelo ngoku kwesinye story, I know as discuss lento saka deputy president we-ANC indlela aziphatha ngayo, indlela aphila ngayo. Abantu bajonga izinto baqonde yo hayi ababantu abasihoyanga mosithini, why funeka sivotele bona. Nanso yona ngxaki ye-ANC leyo. So yes abantu bayithanda, but indlela eqhuba ngayo xa ilawula ayinqumisi msasazi.
Masibulise, masamkele kwaye sibulele ngexesha lakho Dr. Preface ngalentseni.
Ngibese msasazi.
Ayike mbukeli lo besithetha naye nguye kaloku uGqirha Jikelele Breakfast ongumhlalutyi wezopolitiko. Besixovula kaloku umba wenkomfa wephondo laseNtshona Koloni ngawo umbutho we-ANC. Ngoko ke masithi qhu evenkileni qiniseka ugqusha lazi siyabuya emva kwale ntengiso. Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nesasibukele kaloku Ekhaya Jikelele. Ngoku ke singena kwezemidlalo. Iphumile imfihle yebhola ekhatywayo kweli qela laseLimpopo. iBlack Leopards ibuyele kwiMutsepe Foundation Championship emva kokuba ibihlehlisiwe kwileague engezantsi kwinyanga ephelileyo. Iqela leBlack Leopards lithenge istatus eCape Town All Stars ukuze libuyele kwiNational First Division. Usihlalo ke weli qela osandulo konyulwa Chifiwa Tidiela uthi inkqubo yokuthenga istatus ibinde kwaye iqaqamba.
Lidoda Duba akusokucala ukuthi lidliwe yembazo kanzi lelicembu lihlale nako lokusemandleni ukuthi liyabuyela ku Premiership. Noma kunjalo isizini ya 2022-2023 ayikabi nguleyo lenhle nakancane njengoba lelicembu lidliwe imbazo nakuMutsepe Foundation Championship. Balandzeli labanengi bathi tonke letingeke libone le party bangelwa ukuthi ithengisa abadlali abamcoka kuleli cembu. Kule minyaka lengcile badlali abanelikhono bebalishiya lelicembu lekufaya ekhati leSedi Kapinga nakhuliso Mudawo bese bathengiselwe amacembu aku PSL. Kepha abaphathi beLeopards bagcizelele ukuthi ngeke beme endleleni badlali nabafuna emadlelo laluhlata.
I don't think with players movement it's something that we need, it's something that we actually want to do even more. We also need to accept and understand our positions and type of teams that we are. We do not mind to be like a bridge.
Baphathi balelicembu bakhulume kabani ngemaqeqeshi balelicembu kanzi Tidiela uthi ngeke bagcine lithimba lelingendi kahle.
It's also based on performance. If you look at the Mutsepe Foundation Championship, the only thing that we are all fighting for is promotion.
Kusenjalo umlandzeli weBlack Leopards Ezekiel Singo bekagcwele ngenjabulo kuvala Izindaba leti.
I'm so happy. It was not easy walking in the streets as a Black Leopards fan, but I have to thank the Tidiela family for rescuing us.
Lidoda Duba kulinzele ukuthi libemetele lithimba lelitawuhwala licembu lamalanga latako.
Umdlali wakuleliwe galofu uTristan Lawrence unqobe isicoco somqhudelwano iBMW International Open eMunich eGermany. Ompetha bomhlaba ebholeni lombhoxo amabhokobhoko asephothule isonto lesibili esenkanjini yokuyilolonga ePitoli. Amabhokobhoko azobhekana neWallabies emidlalweni wetest wokuvula emqhudelwaneni iRugby Championship eLoftus Versfeld mhla ziyisishiyagalombili kuNtulikazi. Umqeqeshi ke weqembu uJacques Nienaba uthi konke kumi ngumumo mayelana namalungiselelo alomqhudelwano. Ukubheka njeke kamanzi lolu daba sixhumana noThando Gqamane ongumhlaziyi wezemidlalo emsakazweni ongaphansi kweSABC umhlobo wenene FM. Thando sikubingelela sikamkelo ohlelweni.
Manibulise kuwe Maxoli, ngibulise nakumphulaphuli nakumbukeli Jikelele.
Sibonga kakhulu ngokuthi ube nathi namhlanje ekseni. Mfaka Gqamane awukusitshele engabe ahamba kanjani amalungiselelo amabhokobhoko njengoba kubhekwe emqhudelwanweni iRugby Championship?
Yeah, Maxoli no nangona kukho ixhala lokubana uSiya Kolisi i-captain yeqela lizoba inxalenye yazo iRugby Championships. Preparations zihambe kahle kakhulu Maxoli andizuphosisa. Ever since kuphele United Rugby Championships bekumane kubizwa a series of camps lonto ithendo kokubana ibanike i-opportunity yobana bajonge abadlali abohlukileyo ngamaxesha awohlukileyo. Abanye abadlali bebesadlala kwi-Currie Cup bayekwa bona bathi balifumene ixesha lokuphumla bonke abadlali abadlalela iSpringboks kuba bebekade nesizini yonke bemane bebizelwe ecaleni kuthiwe phumlani ngoku kweziveki ezimbini zonke iSpringboks mazingadlali kwaye babizelwe ecaleni bayojongwa into kokubana kumaxa bendawo ngoku fitness wise, conditioning wise and preparing for i-Rugby Championships kunye ne-Rugby World Cup elandelayo.
Ingabe imqoka kangakanani ke lemidlalo emithathu yamabhokobhoko kulomqhudelwano ngaphambi phela kokuvikela isicoco kwendebe yomhlaba?
Yeah, imqoka kakhulu wena Maxoli kuba jonga indlela uJacques Nienaber noRassie abenze ngayo. It's almost the same way abenza ngayo ngo-2019. You know, they pushed the 15 players to go and live and stay in New Zealand to prepare for the second game in New Zealand before they even played the first game against Australia at Ellis Park in 2019. So nakulonyaka it's going to be exactly the same thing. Yabasebenzela kakuhle lonto ngonyaka ka-2019 ended up winning the Rugby Championships and going on obviously to win the Rugby World Cup. So nangoku they are hoping ubana izawubenza lonto baphumelele. He will send a very strong team and senior players that he will want ubana zibe fresh for udlala neNew Zealand ziyo-acclimatize ziyohlala eNew Zealand whilst ahleli neteam e-weak apha ihafu yeteam yakhe e-strong. But naloo nto Maxoli iyabanceda abadlali because it's giving them i-match time ne-game time oyinidayo before you go to such a tournament njenge-World Cup.
Imbiko ke ithi ukapteni weqembu uSiya Kolisi uyoze akulungele ngoNcwaba uAugust ukuba ingxenye yeqembu okusho ukuthi ke phela uzobe engekho ke emqhudelwaneni le yeRugby Championship. Engabe lokho kuzoba namthelela muni ke nje eqenjini?
Maxoli ngamanzi amancane lawo kudala bemazi buSiya Kolisi akazuba ready for into kokubana adlale ku Rugby Championships. They knew into kokubana eyona nto baresisanayo lixesha to make sure uba uKolisi is ready to play in France. They've got a few warm-up games abazawudlala phaa eFrance kuko Wales kuka namanye amazwe aliqela endibona into kokubana izawunceda iSpringboks kakhulu loo nto leyo. Uyawukhumbula na the last World Cup before bayodlala eJapan, they had warm-up games against Japan, they had a warm-up game against I think Wales nakhona. So it will help them kakhulu wena Maxoli into kokubana babe nazo as warm-up matches just before bayodlala kwindebe yehlabathi, and it will also give them time for those who are recovering late njengoSiya Kolisi babe nayo opportunity of playing 40 minutes 60 minutes so that they are ready to play in the first game of the Rugby World Cup.
Wethando uma ngathiwa ke ngokombono wakho nje ungathi ke imuphi umdlali mangathiwa ke uSiya Kolisi mhlawumbe ngoba esalimele nje imuphi ke umdlali ongakwazi ukuthi akhona ukungena ezicathulweni kaKolisi?
Mna Maxoli bendizawuthatha uLukhanyo outside center. But kudala ndingekho famous for that selection. Kudala nakumhlobo wenene abantu bendihleli enhloko uEbent ukhona. He is the most senior player. He's one of our best players. So there are quite a few players andizuphosisa that can take the reins. You know, Sinabo Okitov who has captained the Stormers to United Rugby Championship final twice and wayewina ngexesha lokuqala. So there are a number of these players that can definitely step up and captain this team, whether it be Lucanio Amo, Eben Ezabeth, Unanzika Ukitsov, or Dwayne Vermeulen. There's a number of these players that I can call on. There are even youngsters that we need to look at today that might be the next captain for the future World Cup, since Andre Pollard seemed that they are injured. But there are plenty of players who are there, Matoli, as ready for Upagamisis and Lazitimatota. I can carry this burden. Good the money they change captaincy before when Sia Kolisi has been injured.
Hayi wethando ngithanda ugqozi lwakho ngendlela osho ngayo ukuthi hayi maxola amazi amancane baningi abadlali abakhona bangangena
lana maxoli nale rugby championships uzawubona it might be New Zealand into ezawusiphazamisa, but even for that game against New Zealand they don't want to lose any of these 3 games, so that is about momentum lena uyongena kweza warm up game. But I think Springboks uyayazi zizawuthi on the other side izomile.
Ngiyakuzwa ubala iNew Zealand njengenye yamaqela okuyiwona ukuthi amabhokobhoko kufanele abheke ngaphandle mhlambe kwa iNew Zealand imapha amanye amaqembu okufanele ukuthi hayi ama Springbok athi ukuvula amehlo impela mangabedlala nabo.
Yeah, nala Argentina kuba ke sisathetha ngale rugby championships, nala Argentina abantu bayathanda ungayihoyi. It has picked up a lot of momentum in the last 2 years, la Argentina leana. Coming World Cup, they are definitely going to be quarter-finalists and pushing it to semi-finalists as well. So it's a very good thing that we are playing against such strong teams. Australia, under new management, new direction by Tatayo, they took it very late because they were before. So I'm not looking at them at all, Bona. New Zealand and Argentina. But once we get to Europe, I get Zawkakana Lapo Kutemanigini.
Njengoba kudlalwa lemidlalo emithathu nje ke rugby championship wethando ingabe kubale kangana nokuqikelela ukuthi abadlali abalimali lomqhudelwano ngoba kungaba impela imess mangathiwa khona abalimalayo bengakafiki nasendebeni yomhlaba.
Uyabona ke Maxolo ukhuluma iqiniso impela ke lapho, because that is the one thing bonke into abayithandazela ba ingenzeki kwezi warm up games leading up to, because they will have about 3 more games after these rugby championships so that they can warm up to the World Cup and play some European teams. Injuries are unavoidable ke Maxolo, ingakumbi ku contact collusion sport njenge rugby kunhlithwana ngathi yigadla emgaqweni phela lapho. So uzobona now a few players are going to get injured, but that is where the depth of the team comes in. That is where these camps that they were having, these are 4 players in each position, comes in. Now it's time to go and fetch number 3, no number 4 in that position, because the number 1 injured. Now you only have 1 soldier. You need 3 more soldiers to go with you. So nalapho very covered depth in box.
Hayi cha ngaphandle usungidedele wethando ngifuna ukubuza umuzo wokugcina. Uyakhumbula uma ugcina sixoxisana la kwakuzodlala ama Greekwazi nama Pumas. Ngempela sonto.
Maxoli.
Ngakubuza ngathi manje ubucabanga kuzodlala kuzowinani. Wathi wena hayi ama Pumas ngoba abafuna basempumalanga ama underdogs. Uyafika impela sonto.
Let's congratulate our cheetahs. You could see how bad they wanted it, and you could see Uguti, it was a farewell to a lot of players who are leaving the cheetahs. For them, it was very good. Close game, but also very good win for the cheetahs.
Hayi cha bekuyimpela kuumdlalo omuhle lo. Sibonga kakhulu ke Thando uqhamane ngesikhathi sakho umbukeli lo bekuthando. Sixoxisana naye mayelana nebhola lombhoxo. UThando ke intatheli yezemidlalo lapha ya kumhlobo wenene. Njengamanje ke siqhumbukelo bangabe sibuya sobe sesibuya nezindaba ezihamba phambili ngoba sobe sesingena ehoreni lethu lesibili.